I'm Steve, and I'm coming to you with a news alert. Sorry, I've taken that from Steve Littner's broadcast that he does. This very morning, I don't think it's no accident that they've picked this particular Sunday morning to put an article out like this, while everyone's attention is of course diverted to the cenotaph. It's Remembrance Sunday, and everyone's attention is diverted to that. I read this in the Telegraph. It's normally behind a paywall as well, but I've managed to get up the full article. Major UK companies preparing to microchip employees is the headline. What people like David Icke have been warning about for 25 to 30 years. People initially laughed at him. Now here we are with this. British companies are planning to microchip some of their staff in order to boost security and stop them accessing sensitive areas. They're called Biohacks. It's a Swedish company that provides human chip implants. Told the Telegraph it was in talks with a number of UK legal and financial firms to implant staff with the devices. One prospective client, which cannot be named, is a major, or why can't they be named? A major financial services firm with hundreds of thousands of employees. These companies have sensitive documents they are dealing with. The founder of Biohacks and former professional body piercer. The chips would allow them to set restrictions for whoever. The chips, which are about the size of a grain of rice, are installed via a syringe in the fleshy area between the thumb and forefinger. So everyone's looking at their hands right now. Between the thumb and forefinger. They cost 150 quid each, is that, or euros? 150 euros each, and are similar to those used for pets. Mr. Osterlund claims the relatively painless implant surgery is safer than getting your ears pierced and takes about 2 seconds. He also believes the chips are less likely to be hacked because they sit beneath the skin. In a company with 200,000 employees, you can offer this as an opt-in. If you have a 15 PC uptake, that is still a huge number of people that won't require 15% uptake. That is still a huge number of people that won't require a physical ID pass. But if it ain't broke, it don't need fixing. So what's wrong with the previous way of doing it? As well as restricting access to controlled areas, microchips can be used by staff to speed up their daily routines. For instance, they could be used to quickly buy food from the canteen. Enter the building. We're talking about going in and out of doors now, aren't we? Or access printers at a fastened rate. So quick! I need that printer right this second. The old way of doing it is too slow. This is madness. Quickly buy food from the canteen. Well, I'm pretty sure it doesn't take them that long to get food from the canteen in their non-microchip state. The article continues, there's no losing it, there's no dropping it, there's no forgetting it, there's always going to be an ultimate backup, said Mr. Osterlund. These are the reasons they're using to justify it. The microchips use near-field communication NFC, the same technology used by contactless bank cards. And the contactless bank cards can't be hacked at all, can they? No, of course not. Already there are reports of You know, people in supermarkets, they've just got to have a reader. You've got your contactless bank card in your wallet or in your pocket. Their devices can read from that contactless bank card and they can get your details. Mr. Ostland claims interest from companies in the UK has been so significant that he plans to open an office in London next year. The idea is already taken off in Sweden. Well, yeah, they're ahead of the curve in Sweden. They've already been microchipped. Implant parties have become common among young people. Where they celebrate with a beer. You know, yeah, I got implanted today. You know, high five. You know, I'm a member of the club now. Today, around 4,000 citizens are chipped, including 85 of the 500 employees at travel operator Chuai, however you pronounce that. Biohacks has also partnered with state-owned Swedish rail firm, which has around 800 customers that use subdermal implants that allows them to travel instead of using a train ticket. Because, you know, getting hold of a train ticket can be so slow and troublesome. In 2017, Wisconsin-based 3 Square Market teamed up with Biohacks to become the first company in the US to microchip its employees. It offered to implant the chip into workers' hands for free, and more than 50 people signed up during the initial trial. Well, they would, wouldn't they, dumbasses? Especially if they get it done for free. Mr. Osterlund is aware not everyone will be keen on getting an implant at first. It's a learning curve, he said. If this came from the government, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? No, that's not going to happen. We're a private actor, we're doing this with our community, for our community. And he isn't the only one. Stephen Northern last year became the first person in the UK to be fitted with a microchip. The married founder of One now has the technology fitted to both his home and his BMW Z4, which starts when his hand is on the wheel. Like Biohacks, he has offered the service to businesses and individuals who want to simplify their lives with technology through his company, Biotech. His chips are more expensive, setting people back between $230 and $260 per person. Complete offices where employees can access doors or use equipment will cost upwards of $5,000. All the directors at one of his companies have already been chipped. Everyone raves about the implants and how useful they are, he said. No more losing ID cards for work. It can have a huge impact on society and business. In the future, we're all likely to have one. I don't think so. There's always going to be people who are going to say no to the microchip. There isn't anything natural about it. Human beings aren't meant to have microchips under their skin. And that's the article. This is also I think this is the beginning of the long chain of events. It starts with the microchip. This is the beginning of turning the natural human into a synthetic human. The introduction of the microchip, synthetic humans merged with AI, going forward into the future. That's the article. I wanted to talk about it, and I'll put a link to it down below, but it's the Telegraph and it's behind a paywall. Thanks for watching. See you next time.